Hi guys, I'm back, and today, as you can see, we have a 6" by 6" ceramic tile. I haven't done anything to prepare it except wiped it with an alcohol pad just to get everyone's fingerprints off of it. Now, what I'm planning to do sometime soon is I'm going to try spray painting a primer over these tiles, because if you pour over these tiles without preparing them in any way whatsoever, if you have silicone that you need to clean off, you can't do it off of these tiles. I mean, the paint just wipes right off it, no matter how dry it is. So I'm going to try spraying some primer over there. We'll probably do like a little experiment and see if the primer, and just do a quick pour on it, let it dry, and then see if we can actually clean it off without removing the paint off of the tile. I'm hoping that'll work, because I haven't been able to use my new silicone with these tiles yet, because the new silicone, the 100% silicone, you really got to wash off your paintings. So we're just going to do a simple, marble rose, tree ring, swirly pattern, whatever you guys want to call it, on the tile, because frankly I love these tiles. I love the size of them, and when you pour resin over them after your pattern, it's just beautiful. So we're going to use two new colors today, in addition to the exact same colors that we used on, you can see right here, the angel wing pour. So you guys know what color those are. This one is brilliant magenta, and this one is my mixture. I want to say this was Arteza paints that I think I mixed like 4 different colors together to get that color. And I was trying to get my wild iris from apple barrel color, and I think it's pretty spot on. I think maybe the wild iris might be a hint pinker, just a hint. And I don't have any sitting here, so I can't show you. But anyway, it's pretty spot on. So we're going to try that with some or all of the other colors. I think I might want to try all of them first. That might be a little ambitious for this tiny little tile, but why not give it a try, right? I'm trying to decide what size cup we need. Probably just going to use a regular cup, I think. If I can find one that I want to use. I think we'll use this one. This one is nice and flexible. It's just an old medicine bottle that I took the label off of, and so I just keep washing it out. But you can pinch it, and it gives you a nice, which is what you really kind of need with the swirly pattern. I've got a little bit of white left over, so we're going to put that in first. There's not much of it, so I don't want to use it all in one fell swoop there. I'm not sure I want to use that pink first. Let's use a hint of phthalo to begin with. I think I'm going to pour them down the side too. And then a hint of our brilliant magenta, which has a lot of air bubbles in it for some reason. So, and then how about some of this? This is the Amsterdam turquoise green. And let's put some silver in there. Why not? And some phthalo, metallic phthalo green, I believe this is. Yeah. And then let's do some turquoise. And we're going to go with this wild iris color. Let's go back to a little bit of white there. And the next color should be the phthalo. And this is really plenty for this tile, but we're going to I should have done like smaller. Okay. Smaller doses of this, but that's okay. Most of this is going to pour off, just so you guys know. But it looks cool coming out of the cup. I've already lost my pink. Bummer. That is a lot of paint. Okay. Okay. That's it. We actually used all of it, but that's way too much paint. It's all going to have to go off. I hate to even not have anything under it. Let's put some of these little note cards under there. Soak up some of that paint, right? Can't hurt. Who knows what kind of cool pattern we might get under there. I don't know. Never actually put anything under this before, so we shall see. Okay. Lots of air bubbles. I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, we'll go ahead and pop them. Okay. Here we go. Oops, didn't get it off that corner. There we go. Now it's mostly green. I don't like that part of it, so I'm going to pour that off. There we go. I think that's a little more to my liking. Just get it to go up this corner over here, and then we're done with this one. I think. Unless I want to. Let's bring it back a little bit this way. Maybe. Nah, I think we'll leave it. I kind of like it. Okay, let me rinse my fingers off. Sorry, guys. Okay. Well, not sure about the pattern on the cards. I don't see anything interesting, but now we need to pop some more bubbles. And I lost all my pink, so I think we're going to do another one real quick. And it's going to be like mostly pink. No silver. I don't think I'm even going to put any white in there. See, if you torch it for a little while, you're going to get some cells come up. See, kind of through here. It's not just from the air bubbles. It's also from the density of the paint, which I like. I think is cool. And seriously, I think the blue is showing up a little better through here, which I like. I had too much green in there, so I was happy that phthalo blue's coming up. I really wish that pink would come up. I see a little bit of the purple, but not much of that either. But I want to say that's most likely because, as you'll notice, most of the colors that you're seeing are the metallics. The metallics are lighter weight than most of the paints. So that's why you see all of those up and not the other pretty colors. So we're going to set this one aside and we'll do one more. Let me just make some room here. Get my torch out of the way there. We'll do one with like the colors that are not metallic. So we're going to leave the white out as well. So let me put some cups down where we can move this aside. There will be fine. Okay, so I'm going to bring the colors that I want to use up front that don't have, so we got 5 colors that don't have metallics in them. So we'll see how that turns out. probably want to use a smaller cup too. So that I don't, but still it's pretty. I mean, it looks cool, right? I think it looks cool. Oh, I need to scrape the drips off. Because there are a lot of those. Not touch that painting over there. I have a terrible habit of dripping in my other paintings, touching them. I already put my elbow and my finger in that, but you can't really tell, so that's cool. Thank goodness for that, because I'm really bad about destroying paintings that way. Well, once we pour this next one over these cards, we'll kind of pour the cards off and see, you know, if anything, if it looks pretty enough to save. Since there's no silicone in them, they're probably not going to be pretty enough to save, but we can try. One more tile. Well, that one is just going to be, it's just going to be pretty. They're just pretty. And if we pour the Stone Coat Art Coat resin over them, they can be used as trivets because it is heat resistant. I think like up to like, let me see if it says on the bottle. Jar attached, fully cured. I know I've seen somewhere about these, about this stuff being like heat resistant, but I can't remember where I saw it, so I have to look on the website, I guess. Okay, and now my hand is all sticky from the resin. Oh, let's do a smaller, skinnier cup. I do not like these cups because they're so skinny, but if I cut the top off, it'd be perfect for this because it's a really flexible cup, so you can bend it really easily. And you know, somebody said, well, just, you know, melt the cup edge. Well, I could do that, and I have done that, but with this, if I use the entire cup, I'm going to fill the entire cup, not paying any attention, and then I'm going to be using way too much paint. So if I make my cup smaller, no problem. We're going to start with the pink. And let's go with this color, because I'm just going to layer the colors together. It actually, those two colors, sometimes when they blend together, they make this really pretty sort of peachy salmon color. Now I don't know if the Artist Loft plus the Amsterdam acrylics will do that. I don't know. But we'll see. They may not do anything interesting, or they may be, you know, muddy. I don't know. Let's do more pink. Now let's change up the order a little bit. Let's do some phthalo blue. And then some of that green. And I really want that pink to come up, so I'm going to put more pink in there before I put the purple or the turquoise. So we're going to do turquoise now. And this really should be plenty of paint. But we'll put an extra blob of the purple, just because. Okay. Whoops. Let's do it from here. Come on, pink, where are you? It's barely in there. It must be super heavy, because it just does not want to show up. Or you can tell by the pattern that my heartbeat is shaking the paint cup. Okay, that's good. Get that out of the way real quick. I have a little bit of pink going on there, but I think that pink is just heavier than most of those colors. That is a bummer. I'm trying to decide which side to go off first. I don't really know. We'll go off the... Let's try and make a more interesting pattern this time, or just a different pattern than the last one. Just kind of wave it back and forth. There we go. Oh, no. I'm losing that pink. Okay. And all y'all out there, think good thoughts for my husband. He has gone back down to South Georgia to help out again with all the hurricane relief. Here we are, it's like, I don't know, 2.5, 3 weeks later, and they're still really doing a lot to recover from that, all that destruction. So y'all think good thoughts for the people down in South Georgia, and for my husband and all of the other DOT guys who had to, you know, on very, very short notice, which was a day, had to pack up everything and go down to help. But you know what? We don't mind, because, you know, if you can't help when somebody needs help, what are you good for, right? So, okay, come on, baby. Come on off of there. Let's pour some of this paint back on there so that it will come off quicker and easier. Oh, shit. Shoot. Did I just... Yeah, I think I did. I can fix that, though. Yeah, I said the S word, I think. I'm sorry, guys. I did not mean to say that. Okay. There we go. Come on. All the way. Okay. That's kind of interesting, sort of. It's different. Trying to decide if I want to bring it back at all, or what do I want to do with that. I'm kind of hoping some cells are going to come up in that middle pink. I think we're going to leave it like that. Because, I don't know, it just looks kind of boring with nothing in it. I really should tape the back of these because they look so junky. I can be putting all my paint fingers all over it trying to scrape off all the paint. Okay. I think we're going to leave it like that. Let me wash this off my hands real quick. Sorry. Alright, let's torch it and see if maybe we can bring up a little bit of cells. And then I gotta get fixed. I can't believe I did that. See, that's my problem. I always do that. I always drip paint on my other works. And then I'm frustrated with myself because I have to go back and fix it. And sometimes I can fix it where you can't even tell. And sometimes, like with that one, I don't know. I think that one's going to be a hard one to fix. And I don't think anything wants to come up through that pink. So it's just going to have to stay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that I'm gonna fuss with off screen because y'all are probably gonna be screaming at me. So let's bring you down so you can see these two pretty little tiles. Well, when I bring you down, we kind of lose the brightness of the colors, I think, and well, we totally lose. Well, except for that right there in the center. Boy, that's bright. It's not quite that bright, but There's a few cells. That's kind of a neat pattern. And over here we have that one doing its thing. Sorry, I don't mean to be moving so fast. I just love the way they layer. All the beautiful lines. And I actually do like the little air bubbles creating those pretty little cells. I think it just gives them some interest. Okay. So, this is where I'm going to leave you guys so I can fix that horrible little spot there. And wish me luck. Hopefully I will not have destroyed the painting by the next time you see it. Hopefully it'll be dry, and hopefully you won't be able to tell too much. Okay, let's put you back up. Alright, well, there's your pretty for today, your two pretties. I hope you guys enjoyed this. The next video, I still got paint left, so we're probably going to do a couple more of these maybe. I'm really tempted to put silicone in them, but if I do that, then I have to clean them off, and I just don't know how to do that without destroying the poor tiles and the paint on them. So I'm gonna give it some thought, and next video you'll probably see two more tiles. If not, it'll be a couple of videos from now. I don't know. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope wherever you are on the planet you're having an awesome afternoon, day, evening, or night. And thank you to all my subscribers, all my viewers. You guys go check out my website. I'm also on Society 6, where you can order like prints of some of my pieces, like real close-ups of the beautiful patterns. You can order mugs off of there, prints, framed prints, computer, laptop, screen covers, like sticker. You can order stickers for your laptops. Travel mugs. The travel mugs are really cool. I don't know. There's all sorts of neat stuff on there. So my Society 6 page is, I want to say, I haven't looked at it in a little while, but I want to say it's Heather L.K. Wright. Because if you look up Heather Wright, it's somebody else. So Heather L.K. Wright. L.K. is my two middle initials. I have two middle names. I digress. Go check out my website, www.southerndutchgirlart.com. If you've seen me do something here that's not on my website and you want to purchase it, just send me an email real quick and we'll work it out. All right. See you later. Bye.